Good morning. This is Lily Ramsden. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing something totally different than what I ever do before. I am going to make a wearable. It's going to be a rose shawl, and this is also by the lady who made the rose blanket. This is the rose shawl. It's oh shoot, I can't remember the name. Yarny's Last, Crafty Yarny or something. But let me show you the difference. Yesterday I did not have the correct size hook in a fat. I had the size hook I needed, but I couldn't use it because it's just too skinny. So I used my regular 3.5 millimeter, or my 3 millimeter, what I use, 3.5 millimeter, that's what I thought. So I tried making the shawl out of that to make sure I could do the pattern before I sent my husband to the store to go get me another hook. Okay, so I made one of these in the 3.5 hook, and the other one in the 5 millimeter hook. It's an entire row longer, so that'll save me from having to make extra rows, and when we get to that, we'll just add him in. And it's a pretty simple pattern. After you get, well, it's just a simple pattern to begin with, but it's really repetitive after you get through round 3, or while you're doing round 3, that might be the repetitive stitch. But you just double, oops, Tiny, we forgot to pick up your puppy pads, or your puppy blankets. Let me get your blanket for the egg. Sewing machine's trying to eat baby doll's blanket. She likes to sit here in the, if I'm not holding her, she's sitting in the floor beside me. So let me get to the end of this pattern. I'll tell you how simple this is. After the end of the pattern, you chain 1 and skip that skip this next stitch, go into the top of the next stitch and do 2 double crochets, and then it's just single crochet, double crochet until you get to the end of that pattern, and then it's chain 1, 2 double crochets and double crochets to the end of the pattern. Oh, excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. Oh, my goodness, y'all, I'm having a sneezing fit. Thank you for your patience. And now it's time for a drink of coffee. Oh, I'm all stocked up. The hot coffee helps my throat. If I'm not drinking the hot coffee, I've got the cold coffee. But the hot coffee really helps my throat in the morning. Because I have sinus problems and I sleep, I sleep on my stomach with my head turned to the right. And this shoulder used to bother me last year, so I sleep with it down to my side, and then this arm's up here, and that's how I sleep. And then a little tiny baby comes in and falls beside me somewhere. She's usually around my hips. Sometimes she'll crawl between my legs when I'm on my stomach and sleep between my legs. And with the cat sleeping with me, sleeping on one side and the dog sleeping on the other, well, sometimes I don't have any room and can't get my cover back. Because they just trap me in the bed. They lay on top of the cover and I can't move without moving them. So to keep from throwing them in the floor, I have to be careful. The only thing really to remember is this chain 1 and 2 single crochets into the first two double crochets into the middle of the first double crochet. So y'all, how long you think it's going to take me to finish this? Now to begin with, these are really short rows, but by the time I get to row 40, it's going to be at least 36 wide on the pattern. But it's turning out to be a really cute pattern. I like that. I really do. And my favorite colors are hot pink and dark red. Or bright red, whichever I can get. It's the prettiest at the time. So next week, the yarn is on sale at Hobby Lobby. This weekend, I'll be using my existing yarn. So when I run out of the pink, then I'll just start making flowers. That'll get me through the weekend. And then Monday, I can go buy me I will actually be going to Hobby Lobby to buy everything I need for this pattern. I need 21 ounces of the hot pink, and it comes in, I think it's 7 ounces per row. So since I already had a row of 7 ounces, I'll need to get 4 more. Get another red, and I don't know if I have enough green or not. Go ahead and get another green because I really do like that jelly bean color. Two double crochets into the first stitch, and then work your pattern out. And we're getting to the end of a row, and I'll show you how you end your rows and start the second one. That's 4, 5, 6, and we need 7 in here. So we're going back to the last double, well, actually we're going into the chain stitch, I believe. So you have to work in that top loop right there of that double crochet. And then when you get it done, you chain 2. And see, this lengthens every time we go. So it's chain 2, turn. That first chain 2 acts like a double crochet, so we just need to do double crochets into all the double crochets of the pattern previously. How's that for a white of words? Whew. So this time 2, 4, 6, 7. This time we're going to have 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Those 2 chains act like a double crochet, so that gives you your extra double crochet since you crochet right here into the first. Okay, continue the pattern. 1 double crochet all the way down. Yeah, this big hook works up a lot faster, and I haven't split my yarn once. Two double crochets in the first double crochet, and double crochet down the line. And if you get your count wrong, it's going to be wrong for the entire project. So fix those problems as soon as they happen. Don't have too few double crochets. Don't have too many double crochets. Okay, 1 more double crochet. Chain 1. 2 double crochets. And double crochet down the row. So this works up pretty fast. But when you get, or it does at the beginning. Now by the time I get to row 20, I'm going to be working. 15 probably will be. Chain 1, 2 double crochet in the beginning of the pattern. And this is just repetitive. Each row gets 1 stitch bigger. 1 stitch on the, what I'm calling the pattern part. So each one gets extra white. Yeah, I've been thinking about making a sweater or a cardigan or something. And I just don't know about making sleeves. So this shawl will be a way that I can cover up without having sleeves or having to make sleeves and sew them in. And all the cardigans I see are mostly that big granny square. And I found a few sweaters that are what they call top down. I think I would like to make one of those because all the patterns I see, they're so big in the neck that I like my neck up close to my neck in the back and not really low in the front, maybe here. And this is too open for my taste. Oops, forgot to put two double crochets in that first stitch, so I just added one here. Doesn't really matter where it goes in, just as long as you have an extra stitch. Then we chain one, two double crochets into the first stitch, yeah, back when I was in my, was I 30 yet? Late 20s, we'll just say late 20s. I could crochet a skein a day. I think I've lost the speed ability years ago. When I did make sweaters, I made one for the daughter of a man I was dating that winter. And I made I can't remember if it was a hooded pocket pullover. Or if it was just a plain sweater. I don't remember if it had a hood or not. Don't know if hoods were popular. I think they were. Make sure we've got our count right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Below it should be 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay. Chain 2. Turn our work. And we don't do a two double crochets in here because the chain 2 acted like a double crochet. That's what it looks like. And just continue the pattern, one double crochet in the previous double crochet. Okay, that gives us 8 single crochets on this row. I mean double crochets. Put 2 double crochets into this first stitch. Yeah, this is going to get big in a hurry. Let's see, let's cut my yarn and start working in this that I made earlier. Here's my last stitch. And we'll work this yarn in now. Yeah, you can really tell the difference. Look at that. Okay, tie me together. Well, I can't seem to tie a knot this morning. See? Came right back out. Yeah, tie me a square knot. There we go. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, I like the hooks from Hobby Lobby. It's called Yarnology crochet hook. Oops. Yarnology from Hobby Lobby. They're only $2 a piece, so if you're on a budget, that's a good price. Because this last winter for Christmas, since everybody said they loved those Amore hooks, so I bought 3 of them. I said, I'm going to be decadent. I'm going to buy me 3 of these. I don't think I crocheted 5 minutes with those hooks before I threw them down and said, no, these aren't for me. Can't crochet with them. Chain 1 and then double crochet. Tomorrow I'll show you how easy it is to make the roses for this. But we won't be adding the roses in for a long time. But we're going to need a lot of roses, so we need to start making them before we need them. If I could get to chain 1, I did. So let's frog that and go back and get this done. Chain 1, 2 double crochets in this next space. So, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. And I'll see y'all again tomorrow. Bye-bye.